All right. How does that sound? First time I'm trying something different, so let me go check on the other one, see if that. How's that? Okay, I think that's good. Or as I can tell. All right, so like I said, trying something different on a Monday. We're making food. The camera setup was the hardest thing to figure out. I think I have something down. I don't really know. It'll work, I think. I'm checking the audio, seems to be fine in the background, so. That was not the biggest one, was it? No, it wasn't. That's gonna be, 1 second. So, raining here where I live. It's a nice, chill morning, or afternoon now. I'm making posole, which is a Mexican dish that's one of my favorites, and I learned how to make it from my mother. Apparently, she learned from my father's mother, my grandmother, father's side, and I've slowly learned how to make it ever since. So, since everyone's out and about, I'm stuck here. Well, not stuck here, I chose to be here. I'm making it today, and I think, I'm hoping that'll work. And I've been checking the audio, and it seems to be fine. I can hear myself pretty good, so I think I don't have to be that close to the mic now. Huh. Okay, well. I've already got some things ready to go. Like just doing its thing. Just waiting for the water to boil. So, in the meantime... Alright, this is gonna work. I think. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just hoping it does. So aside from, either chicken or pork, you have your broth. And the broth is really the biggest thing that really changes between all of them. Like, the meat stays the same, because, it's the meat. Like, whatever you do with the meat is fine. This lighting is not good for this camera, but I will make it work. So, what I do, I have my dried chili pods here. I cook these, let them boil, get them all soft, and, ready to go. Then I blend them. I'm not done yet. I only did a few, because I was just trying to figure out this situation. So, here are the rest of the chili pods in the bag. And the way I've learned to do it is by... Here, let me just move the camera like this. Oh, better. Place the light there. Okay. That's boiling. Or that's simmering. Over here, I'll show you. For a chili pod, I what I do is I take off the tip, and then I get rid of most of the seeds. I mean, it just helps because, like, when you blend it, the seeds will still remain intact, pretty much. Welcome in, Ribbons. We're cooking today. Hey, Davian. Aunt Chun-Li just showed up just to get the box. How was your Monday going? I mean, it's Veterans Day here in the U.S. Most people have it off. But yeah, I'm just taking off the excess seeds, throwing them in there. I do like half a bag of chili pods that are dried. Fun fact. Migraine start, but med's working. Oh, nice. Good to hear. Fun fact. Different types of chile have different names depending on if they are undried versus dried. So these chili pods are for California, which, you know, because I live in California. But there's a chart where it shows you, like, I think is it jalapeno? I think jalapenos not dried are jalapenos, but when they're dried, they're chipotle. Posole is a Mexican dish that's been around for a good while. The lore behind it is... This is what I've read, and I haven't found any confirmation or, like, deconfirmation of it, but apparently this dish was made with, not animal meat before. Yeah, apparently during the warring era of Central America, they found ways to make food with other means. I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, I've seen a lot of places, like, a lot of resources say it was used with the forbidden meat. Other ones saying that that was never found out to be true. In any case, just use chicken or pork. I use chicken because I like chicken, and, well, pork, I don't have a good history with pork. We're on fine terms now, but it's more of like, nah, I'm gonna skip eating pork if I can do it. But yeah, the broth is dried chili pods, and then I'll throw in a few other things as I go along. And the inside, well, aside from meat, we have what's called hominy, which is it's corn, but, like, it's prepared in a certain way. I actually don't know how to make hominy. I only ever buy it from the can. I've seen some people spell posole with a Z or an S. It really depends. So I'm just getting all these ready to go. I use about half a bag of this, like 16 ounces, so I'm missing like 8 ounces of this I use. Okay, that's the... Still prepping these still. I was trying to get all this done. At least streamline. Also, I like my posole to be have a kick to it, but, you know, because I grew up with a kick to it. But I've had some friends that, like, when I made it for them, they said, oh, don't make it too spicy. I was like, what do you mean? I'm just using chili pods. Like, oh, that's right. Chile. Spice, yes. I think like 2 more should be good. Okay, so. Oh, there's also two different kinds of posole. There's red and green. My mother makes green because for her, like, a lot of spice doesn't sit well with her stomach as much. So she might come to. Hold on, I gotta. This thing's boiling, so I have to. Here. Let me see if I can angle this properly. Oh. So I have my little pot over there. It's already boiling, so I'm gonna put the chicken in. This chicken. ¿Por qué? Entero. The tallest one. Where did the tallest one go? The other one's bigger. Okay, oh. Oh, Jace 12, 14, 12. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
Hi, Dave.
Hello. I know someone's there. I'll see. Oh, yes.
Whatever Daddy wants, Daddy gets.
Oh, there it is.
Whatever Daddy wants, Daddy gets.
I'm just putting in the chicken that will be for the whole family because like we're all eating. Also, a big thing about Mexican culture is like you can make some for yourself, that's fine, but you really make for everybody. Welcome in, Don't Peek. Are you a physicist? In theory. My degree's in physics with an emphasis in astrophysics. So, yeah, in theory I am. In application, not yet. What am I making? I'm making posole. Mexican dish that consists of a chile broth, hominy, and either chicken or pork, depending on what you like. Hominy. It's a type of corn prepared in a certain way. I don't know how it's. I don't know the process, but it's good. It's so good. And then there's stuff on the side that you can have too. Do you know Paul Dirac? Yes, I am familiar with the Dirac. That was one of the things I studied. You're Hispanic? Oh, nice. What region does your ancestry, I guess, would be? Like, I'm straight up Mexican, so. And since I'm living in the U.S., a Chicano, I guess, specifically. Although the whole label thing is hit or miss, really. You got assigned his old dorm room in Bristol. Oh, nice. And when I went to university, I just drove there, so I didn't get to stay in any dorms of any famous people. Plus, I don't think there's any famous people that went to the university that I went to. As far as I know. I would say which one, but that's slightly doxing myself, so I don't want to do that. I like having my, you know, privacy. Stop. Oh, I gotta put this, okay. Sorry, I'm just like trying to get all this stuff done. Oh, let me just switch over to the other one. Actually, no, we'll stay on this one for now, because I'm not really doing anything crazy. Dos pechugas adentro de ahí. Si pongo dos más, se hacen cuatro. Otras dos son seis. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the meat situation. Lo lavaron bien. I guess I could show this, yeah. I'm just prepping chicken. I don't like having the excess fat on it, so I just get rid of it. Okay. There we go. Let me know if the music and mic volume is good, the ratio, because I can't really tell. Okay. Okay. I cut off the fat of this stuff just because I don't like having to deal with it. I've gotten really good at it too. Nice stuff. Oh, one thing I like to do, cut them through the middle. Chicken breasts are pretty thick, so if you cut them through the middle, it'll cook quicker and more evenly. And I like to try to save as much chicken as I can by getting off the fat. Está bien. Don't peek, are you also studying STEM? Or did you just get, by chance, his dorm room and you're like, hey, that's a neat fact? It doesn't have too much little pieces, so I'm glad. Quítale este de aquí. I was told to cook this in the biggest pot. I don't think it's that one, but I don't know where the other one is. I think they took it with them. They might have taken it with them out of town. Okay, that's done. Let me finish up on these. Watch this. trying to find some stuff here. Like all the tools should be here, but they're not. Kirby. What's that? I'll leave another one. We have certain pools that I don't like these. They suck. Okay. Cool. We'll do a few more. But there. I'll put myself right there so that way the glare of the light doesn't hit. There we go. Yep, Starbrain. I decided to do something different today. Camera setup is not ideal only because, you know, I've never had to do this before. Or never thought to. But I'm making it work. Although if I had Quake here, he'd be... I think he'd have ideas on how to structure this. One more tiny one. Oh, that's right, it is food and drink. I was trying to figure out what it was. Like, I forgot what it was. I thought it was like cooking. I was like, that's not it. It must be just chatting. Okay, I fixed it. Food and drink. I just completely blanked. Thank you, bestie. Audio, mic to audio good. Okay, I took the water. They rise to the top, so it's fine if they start floating. Once you cook them, you push them down and they cook. So I'm gonna do one more. I've been saying that like this whole 5 chili pods ago. Like one more just to be safe. One more. I thought about doing this actually last week. For like Day of the Dead, because it was around that time, but family wanted to do something else, like some other food, so I was like, okay, I'll save it for next week. Actually, no. I was gonna say, yeah, I wanted to do it last week, but my mother had already had Posole with my aunt, so they're like, oh, let's just save it for next week. And I put this to cook. Basically just to boil, nothing, no spices or anything. Then let it cook, soften up, then blend them. Okay, well. Also, you use a few garlic pieces when you blend them. That would add more flavor to that. I've already added, to the broth, I added just salt for now. Actually, here, I'll just switch it over to that. Salt. So far, that's all I need. I'm gonna wait for it to boil. I know some mustard. Where the hell is it? Is it? I'm trying to figure out if this pot is the biggest pot we have. I'm pretty sure there's one even larger than that, but it's somewhere. I couldn't find it. It's not in the garage. In the other fridge. It's not in here. Wait, is it? No. Okay, it's not, no. What are we cooking? Welcome, ¿qué tal? Posole. Famous Mexican dish, with its origins being questionable, depending on what sources you look at. I haven't found anything that confirms the lore. I wouldn't be surprised, given the indigenous tribes and their proclivity to have forbidden meat. But we don't do that now. Or hopefully, ever. If it was ever done. Not. Maybe. Forbidden meat. Oh, also, you have these with chips. These are dangerous because I've started eating a few, and I'm gonna keep reaching into there because I'm hungry. Tacos al pastor is Lebanese in origin. Is it really? Huh, I didn't know that. There's good evidence for human sacrifice, not sure how solid is the evidence for cannibalism. I found a lot of stuff when I was like researching things as a kid that like the Aztec Empire loved to do that. But that's, you know, the... Actually, let's go with this one. There's no evidence for cannibals. Oh, okay. Okay, so then most likely, Posole did not use human meat. I'm glad. Pastor meat is kind of similar to rotisserie meats from the Middle East and North Africa. That is true, because I always see them like cutting it off the thing, and I'm like, is that shawarma? I'm like, no, it's Mexican people just cutting off meat. Fun fact. Oh, this sounds foreboding. I don't like that. I'm not trying to have it be like foreboding here. There, let's go with that. It is shawarma. Okay. Fun fact. Polka music. We have Mexican polka music. And that I believe Maximilian, whatever his name was at the end, I don't remember his last name. But he brought it over because, you know, he's from Europe. And he's like, I like the music of my homeland. I shall bring some. And now it's a staple in, like, Mexican culture. Like, when I first heard, like, polka from, like, other places, I was like, wait, why are these German people playing Mexican music? Only did I realize, oh, wait, that came from them. It's good. That's just gonna boil in a bit. Trying to get it to, like... It's dangerous to have chips. You'll eat them. Your mom doesn't speak Spanish. What do they call it, pastor? It means country-style tacos. Close enough. Oh, one thing I like to do when cooking chicken. Like, there's some stuff that, like... I don't know what you call it. Like, when you're cooking chicken, like, some, like, stuff, like the gunk. I don't know what it's called. I used to take it out. And I try to get out as much oil as I can. Just because it makes the broth all... I feel like it's better because you don't have all these weird particulates. You just kind of, like, siphon it out. Although, like, these chickens have been cleaned and all that, so, like... NRC is some of it simmering. What is this? Tacos are an intrinsic part of Mexico, but one of its capital city taco specialties has a Middle Eastern legacy. El huequito. Oh, el huequito. The small little crevice. Little hole in Spanish. No, it's more like crevice. A diminutive hole in the wall. Oh, okay. I know a few people like that. Mexico's richest man, Carlos de Miguelu, is a child of Lebanese immigrants. Oh, interesting. Mixing cultures together. That's... Whew. Okay. Interesting, yes. Wait, no, hold on. This is a physics-based channel, meaning we use metric. So it's 2.54 centimeters resting. Mexico was much more welcoming to Arabs at that point. Sorry, I'm eating the chip. I gotta stop. Well, there is a... I guess it brings up the question of, like, Mexican culture and, like, what could be. Because... At least I can speak from experience from this. Because oftentimes, like, you often hear the question, oh, what's a Mexican, like, what does it mean to be Mexican, or what does it mean to have Mexican culture? And it's like, some people will say, well, most people in Mexico will say, oh, if you're not born in Mexico, you're not Mexican. I guess I don't have a race then. But some people will say, like, I mean, if you have parents that are of Mexican descent, then you are. And then that's where the whole Chicano thing came in, and like Hispanic and Latino, Mexican, like all that stuff. Like, basically, it's a conversation that goes nowhere every time because like everyone has like differing viewpoints, and you're arguing semantics. And you know, when you start arguing semantics and the definition of things, the conversation's done because it's like, no, we're just arguing the definition. We're not actually talking about the thing we're trying to discuss. So the Lebanese fled to Mexico and his farm became Al Pastor. Mexico was like, oh, we like this food. We're going to adopt it. Yeah. I mean, Mexican culture is basically a combination of the Spanish and indigenous cultures. For better or for worse, depending on who you ask. Yeah, there's one Instagram account I follow who, like, says Nahuatl words of the day. Actually, I think he stopped. I think he's more like... Most of his content now is like talking about what it means to be Mexican or Chicano or whatever. It's like, it's weird. It's basically, it's just like a never-ending discussion of like who was right. I mean, for me, it's just like, listen, Mexican culture is not a monolith. Like, the standard Mexican person is not just one idea. Like, there's many ideas. Like, we have different we have different interpretations of like how Mexican culture can change. I mean, here in the U.S., it's like even different. It's different from Mexico. Like, I mean, Southern California is a good example of that, where it's like it's a stronger presence of Mexican culture, but like they found their own way of doing things. Like, I mean, why do you think East LA is like a whole thing of like Mexican people? It's like the whole idea of East LA, the cholas and all that. It's we change, we adapt. We can take over the world, but we don't feel like it. Seriously, if you look at like just a bunch of Mexican people like with genius ingenuity, like for their everyday lives, like we could take over. We just don't feel like it. Okay, that's starting to cook there. Oh, let me get the... That's not a fork. This is a fork. Please take over. Yeah, I'll see if they want to get organized to do that. Just submerging the chile in That might not be a great idea. The machismo is oh, trust me, Starvin, you don't gotta tell me. Trust me, I grew up with a machismo aspect. I remember it well. Yeah, that is. It's just we have our own hangups that we got to deal with. Generational hangups that still keep going. Alright, that's just cooking there. I'm gonna start taking off the gunk from there. I don't think you'll be able to see. I mean, I try. I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoy my culture and like all of that, but with any culture, you take the good with the bad. The ideal with the like not so ideal. So I use a little strainer. And then as I was cooking, like the weird, I don't even know what to call it. It's just like stuff. The side effects, if you will, come up. I grab them, take them out. What's up? Facturare so far again. Yeah, this is a little strainer. Tiny little one. Very, very thin, like very finely gets all the small things out. That needs a bit more water. ¿Dónde puse el este para el agua? Ahí está. I can't remember the correct spelling. Sieve. I just know the strainer. In Spanish, it's a sedazo. Okay, chilies are cooking over there. They're fine. That's already starting to get the gunk out, or rather, it's starting to get to the surface. I'm just gonna take out the oil. You gotta love density. Makes things easier. Separates the oil from the water. Perfect. There we go. The chili pods don't take long to cook, really. Because basically you just want to get them soft. go. Lower that a little bit. I'm wondering if this is gonna work. Can you hear that? I turn on the little thing to like get the steam out. Okay, that's good. Okay. That's almost done. Like, this is the boring part where you just kind of wait for these things to be done, but like, can't do much about it. Although luckily I did get the water to boil before I started. Or like I started heating it, so saved me some time there. Oh. Oh, okay. I know what I have to do first before adding. Okay. We're gonna open the hominy next, because that's what we need to do. Yes, I forgot. This goes first. Then it's the chili sauce. Fun fact, if you want to make enchiladas, the way we make them here at the house, same thing. But instead of adding the blended chili into the broth, you have it separately, a little thicker sauce, like you take your tortilla, you put it on both sides, you fry that in oil, like a little bit of oil. I don't like to use a lot. You fry that in oil, cook it. Take your chicken, like, what do you call it? Make it little bits. Put it on there. Lettuce, sauce, cheese. Good. Okay, that's done. I'm just gonna let it cool off a little bit because I'm putting the blender. All right, more of the gunk is there. There you go. I'll just show you what. So I basically took out. That's all like oil and like some bits there, but I took that all out because I just don't like it being there. Probably sounds a little icky, but you know. I'm gonna give it a bit more time. Chicken's cooking nicely. Oh, actually, let's get to opening these. So yeah, I use white hominy. There's yellow hominy too, but it's basically corn. A friend of mine did tell me of people that he knew. No, he has a bunch of Native American friends from North America, and they described to him how they make their hominy. I just don't remember how they did it. But there's a whole process. Unfortunately, I don't grow corn here, so I can't really try it on my own. And I guess for those who don't know, corn is like one of the foundations of Mexican food. It's in just about everything. You're making hominy is very detailed in a lot of steps, yeah. Of which I don't know. And yeah, corn. Oh. You grew corn a long time ago. Ooh. Actually, let me see. Okay, the Food Network, according to the Food Network. Oh, God. What does hominy taste like? Actually, that's a good question. I just know it tastes good. Okay, at least I have a picture of Posole that's like really good. Oh, I didn't get the rábanos. Ah, se me olvidó los rábanos. Tastes like happy, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna also prepare some cabbage. Purple cabbage. But you can also use red turnips. No, radishes. Rábanos, yes, radishes. I don't eat those, so I never thought to get them. Your mom and you used to live at a house that had a lot of space in the backyard, and we had an expensive garden. That's how you do it. Okay, that's still. Also, what I did beforehand, throwing the chicken in there, I rinsed it. So, rinse your chicken, because there's like some little bits that are in there sometimes. Flush them out. Throw them in there. Some stuff will still come out, but you can just get a little strainer. Okay, let's open this. The family's still out of town. I don't know when they're gonna come back. I mean, they're all gonna come here because I told them all, like, oh, I'm gonna make some Monday, and she said, okay. They were all there yesterday. I stayed behind because, I had to look over the event space. So they're all coming here. Lurking and sending lots of love to everybody. Oh, thank you, Super Evil Wolfie. Oh my, I keep forgetting to get shoutouts to people when they show up. Here, let me get you a shoutout. Oh, hold on. Check out Wolfie if you haven't. There's a variety of stuff. Does music on occasion. And is all around just good vibes. Good people. I'm doing good. I'm just preparing some food for when the family gets here later. Also because I wanted to do this, and it's one of my favorite foods to make. So yeah, this is hominy. Inside of it's liquid. I'm gonna go drain it real quick. But one thing I like to do, I don't take the thing off I don't cut the lid off completely. I leave a little bit, so that way I can use that as a way of like holding off the liquid. Pardon me. I'm still here. Just get the thing. Okay. Not all of you making me hungry after I just ate. Oops. In the summer, the only thing we really brought from the grocery store were carrots and lettuce. I mean, here we... here at home, we have a lemon tree. Oh, sorry, what? Sorry. Lime. Because... Okay, so... Mexicans will call everything limon. A lemon, which is yellow, limon. A lime, green, limon. That's what we just call it. We have a lemon... I'm just gonna call it lemon. Fuck. Frick it. Frick it. I said frick. Lemon tree. We have cactus. We have a bunch of cactuses, like two now. There used to be like 3 huge ones, but we reduced them. Some fruits grow here too, like not really often. We have pomegranate trees, which depends on whenever they give. And I'm dropping the light F-bomb. And we have oregano, which I got a few things to throw into there. What needs to happen with us right now is after the house get done and set up growing beds. Nopales? Yes. Things. I said frick. Eggplant, cucumber, tomatoes, watermelon, bell peppers, and many other things. Oh, wow. That's a whole variety. It did happen accidentally once, actually, when I was playing Mario Party with Sir Lefty. Only because he took my star. I used to say Flip Wilson. Oh, hold on, let me just I say a lot of things in Spanish that are definitely, you know, not kosher. And now when it just comes out more instinctively. I enjoy seeing you transform my swears in real time. I mean, I do it because I have nephews, and I'm like, I mean, their parents swear like sailors too, so it's like they get upset when they're like, "Why are you learning those words? Like, you guys use them all around them." I say like Flip Wilson, and like gosh darn it, and like a bunch of other stuff. So that's hominy. Tastes really good. A lot of preparation. I don't know exactly. I was looking up the Food Network thing. Dried beans by rinsing and soaking water for several hours. Pour simmering on low heat until tender. I mean, that's... Okay. Okay, so you start off with dried hominy. Water or broth, some salt. You basically cook it. Oh, it's like beans. Okay. But there's more. This stuff is... Oh my god, I love this stuff. Oh, let me just get the gunk out of here. See if I can... I'm learning how to do this all on the fly, because like this is the first time I've done a cooking stream, so... I need one of those tripods for my cameras. This part's the most tedious. It's just like you push around the chicken, like, because like you see the little bits floating around. So what I do is just like I push the chicken around, just try to get it out. Have you been craving Posole ever since you sent me that meme? Oh, I'm always craving it. Always. That's just my default. Like this is my most favorite dish of all Mexican cuisine. I will never not crave it. Unless it's pork. In which case, I won't eat it. Or maybe I won't eat the meat. Oh, for those uninitiated. Long story short, as a kid, I ate posole. That was pork. Gave me a weird reaction. It, it wasn't hives. I remember that for sure. The doctors were trying to figure out what the heck was happening. Had like full body rash. Don't know why. Several trips to, doctor's offices and blood tests and all that fun stuff and IVs. And, as a kid, you don't like that stuff. And that's why I don't like needles. They never figured out what it was. But after a while, my parents secretly fed me pork, which, nice way to breach trust. And they're like, oh, it doesn't do anything to you now. We secretly fed you pork many times and you were fine. Okay, that probably wasn't the point of, showing me that I was fine, but like... Well, you don't have alpha gal. You wouldn't be able to eat other meat. No one ever taught you how to make posole? My mom did. So one thing that parents like to do, Mexican parents, is the oldest will usually take on the role of parent. And in this case, it was my oldest sibling, which shouldn't have been, but, Nothing like experimenting on your own kids. Hey, that's a scientific method. Maybe not as ethical, but... I mean, worst case scenario, I would have had the rash again, and then it would have been more of the same. Lovely. That's the reason I can't look at syringes. Fun! Probably a viral infection. Yeah, I've had pork before. I was at an international leather event for Ms. Leather, and a friend of a friend made food, and I wasn't gonna be rude and not eat it, and it was just a pork soup kind of thing, very simple. I was like, that's fine. So I can eat it and be fine with it. I just prefer not to. I rarely ever have if there is no other option, then yes, I'll eat it. But otherwise, I just don't. Oh, hold on. Sorry, just skimming off the oil. Oh, the music stopped. All right, I'm gonna chew royalty-free Mexican music or mariachi music. Mexican no copyright music. I mean, I don't trust this. That's right. Okay. I don't hear it. I don't hear it. The hell? Huh. Oh, if copyright and muting your VODs wasn't a thing, I would be playing some good Mexican artists right now. There are so many good ones. For some reason, I can't hear that sound. Or it's very low. I think that one's just very low. Well, I know the workaround where you set the audio track for that to be something else. But the thing is that I forgot to do it that one time. Or I forgot to set it back, and so a bunch of streams did not have audio. For RimWorld, it wasn't that bad, but for like other games that I was playing, like RZ, that VOD is gone. Like I couldn't use it because it was just like there was no audio, and it was just like the most awkward thing. Oh no, you're good. We were just talking about like if VOD muting wasn't a thing, I would have played some good music, but like I haven't set that up, and like it has to work for the next time you stream. Because the first time I tried it was with Getzal because he wanted me to play Skeel. I'm playing that again for the holiday season. I will. But like, you have to set it before that. So that way the next stream, you can just get rid of the. It won't have that. Yeah, you can set up OBS to not upload certain audio tracks. Yeah. Thanks for the lurk. Hopefully your migraine settled down even more. I rarely get those, and I have medicine for it, but like usually the medicine helps. It's super rare when I get them, but like luckily I have the thing and I just like close my eyes and I'm like, okay, I'm done. And then I feel better. Okay. Sorry, I'm just still getting the gunk stuff out. With a bunch of chicken like this, it'll take a while. That's the only downside of making a lot, is that you have to like sit there and like sift through a bunch of the stuff and like make your way through, but like moving around the broth and all that, it'll help eventually loosen it up. Ay, que la chingada.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Cat. Welcome in. We are cooking. I'm just getting some gunk out of the chicken. cooking stream, who this? I don't recognize myself either. I mean, I do it with Quake, but like, I just want to do something different. And good first time to do it, because then I can figure out what to do next time if I decide to. It won't be like a regular thing. It'll just be more of like, I have a place for myself and I can kind of like, no distractions kind of thing. Otherwise you'd hear like my nieces screaming in the background. Like the early days of streaming. I remember those. Thank goodness those VODs are gone. Question, has anyone ever done a Discord movie night? I've never done those before, and I've been wanting to like try that, because there's like some good camp films that I would love to watch. The YMCA, the Village People movie apparently is terrible, but it's fun camp. Maybe a TTS would be good for streams like this. TTS? Oh, text-to-speech. Actually, I've seen people use it before. I don't know how to set it up. Cyance uses it. Amanda uses it. Somebody else uses it as well. I just don't remember who. I mean, I've seen people use it. I just don't know how they do it. Okay, I'm turning off the thing over there because I've already set it to a low heat, just so I can get the stuff out of there. Normally this doesn't take as long because my mother's usually like getting the little gunk out while I'm over here blending the chili, straining it, doing all that. But since I'm the only one here, it falls onto me. I spent a good amount of time just trying to get a good chunk of it. I mean, luckily I rinsed it beforehand, so I saved myself a lot of hassle doing that. Okay. Está bueno. I'm gonna try moving the chicken around a bit more to get like the. Yeah, move it. Oh, there it is. It's all on the bottom. Okay. Careful. Actually, what if I... Okay, I have an idea. I know what I'm gonna do. Nice noise. I'm gonna remove some of the chicken. I'm gonna get some of... I can speak. Okay. Gotta slow down my thoughts. What I will do, I will take some of the chicken out. It's already cooked. It just will make it easier for me to get the rest of that gunk out, and then I can continue. That's what I wanted to say. I need to slow down. I'm not going anywhere. It's just for my own sake, just so I can reach around and grab the stuff. Haha, he said to reach around. Ah. Oh man, there's a lot down there. Alright. I think I got most of it out. I can try... I mean... I've gotten a good amount of it out. I might do like 2 more passes. Because it's usually the whole chicken that they cut up in pieces that like has a lot of that, but... But the chicken's already done. I don't want to like mess around with it and it starts breaking apart. One more. Oh, one thing I learned with Quake is how chicken stock is made. You basically just let like the bones and everything else just like continue cooking until it like dissolves. I never knew that. And I said I was only gonna do one more time, and here I am doing like another one. I think I got most of it. It's good enough. Hot. Okay. Okay, just had to get rid of some of the stuff there. So yeah, I took out all that. It looks disgusting, I know. But that's just like bits and pieces of the chicken that just come up to the surface. Took them out, got rid of the oil. My mother's been doing that for like the longest time. I just do it because I'm used to it now. And it really just makes the whole thing better, because you don't have to deal with like just small little particulates like that. I mean, there's still some in there, I'm sure, but like, yeah, skimming off the scum, yes. We should skim the scum off of larger things like society. Okay, there's my PSA for the day. Okay, now I add this. My mom sometimes wants me to like rinse it to get like some of the stuff off of there and then do the next, so I'll just do that. Okay. I gotta do the other one. So depending on how much you make, like the family, we use like 2 of these. If anything, they're probably gonna need me to get like one more tomorrow just to throw it in, because the hominy goes quickly. The chicken usually stays. The hominy, this stuff will go quick. Okay, that song's been playing for a good while. I want to switch it up. I'm not trying to have La Manchón del Presidente. Okay. Drain that. All right, I'm still here. Está bien. I'm gonna let that cook for a little bit because the hominy needs to get it up to the same temperature. So now we blend. So here. Sigue un ratito. Let's put that one up here. Okay. I'm starting to think that maybe there wasn't enough chili. Oh no, because I used a blender there, and then I did that. Should be, if I need to cook some more, it's no big deal. I can easily, it cooks quick. Actually, I should switch over to this one. Bam. Oh, you don't want to see that nasty stuff. Like that. Oh, still pretty hot. I mean, this is plastic, so it should be fine. We used to have a glass one. I like the glass one. But I guess they replaced that blender. That one I was careful about adding like hot things and then cold water. Cause... yeah, I think I might need more. It's fine if I do. Apenas va a ser uno con ese. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Let that simmer. Okay, I will put up heat, medium. Let it cook for like 5 minutes. Orégano. ¿Dónde está? Oh, and chicken stock. Or chicken stock powder. I use this kind. Just for a bit of flavor, it doesn't really need much. Okay, then we'll blend this. Now, depending on if you're making enchiladas or pozole, so for enchiladas, you don't put that much water because you want this to be you want what's left to be more thick. If it's too liquidy, it's not gonna get onto the tortilla, and then it's just gonna be like not good. But pozole, I can do a bit more water. It's fine because I'm gonna strain it into this anyway. So. Oh, I need the big strainer. This one. Okay, let's move that there. Let's get a blender over here. I'll mute the sound just in case it goes through. Oh, that wasn't supposed to come off. It's fine. It's there. A ver, okay. I'm still waiting for that to boil. So that's just gonna be a while. Just good enough. Okay, I think I might need a bit. Because there was some in that container where I put all the seeds. And I used like about half of that. Let me get a slice. I'm making pozole, Momo. How are you gonna get a slice? A bowl. You gotta get a bowl. I mean, if you want to come over, you can. I got a bunch of meat anyways. Stormbreaker, welcome in. Me too. Yeah, I want a slice of pozole. I mean, if I freeze it, then yeah, you can have a slice, but that doesn't sound good. As a Stormbringer, well, you can get a you can come have a bowl of pozole at this following location. Did you get all that? I got you, Momo. Some flag raid. Welcome in. Is this guacamole music? Yes. Because guacamole music is great. Some flag raid. I've seen your name before. Where have I seen your name before? I'm going to Momo's house in December. Can I get some pozole then? Yeah? The good thing about it being, you know, the colder Elvis Discord server. Oh, that's right. Well, welcome in. You would like some pozole. You guys, hey, if you guys are here and I'm making it, you've never had. I would say it's like ascending to the realm of the indigenous gods. That's what it tastes like. That's what it feels like. Save us a bowl. I will. Okay, while that's simmering, I'm gonna start blending this. Right here. Had it for the first time a week ago and it was bust. It's a very warming soup? Yes. I mean, like the way I make it, I like having a rich chile flavor. Like, I like that. Because you can tell, like, for me, the redder it is, the better it's gonna be. Like, if it's not as red, you don't get much of a flavor. So, for some friends that I made it, like, a while back, I made one separate for him where I didn't use as much chile. Like, he still liked it. Okay, no, hold on. We need to talk about this. Okay, we need to talk about this because this is what he did. I've never seen this before and I was horrified. So he got his bowl of pozole, which is great. Then he grabbed a spoonful of sour cream and put it in there. I didn't know what to say. I was in shock. I was like, in my mind, I was like, what are you doing? What? And I talked to another Mexican friend. I was like, this is what they did. And his response was the same. He was like, the hell's wrong with him? He's on my list. Exactly. Now you know you have to take an Instagram worthy food pic. Oh, I will. Oh, I should be prepping the cabbage. Absolutely mortifying. I was just like, I don't know why he did that. I was like, freaking. You can tell by what he did what race he might be. Oh, I have to clean this. Hold on. Oh, I probably shouldn't hold it like that on Twitch because then they'll think, like, you know. Can you make me Can you make a bowl full of just chile? I mean, yeah, but it won't. I mean, you'll need it with something. Like, the chile sauce is easy to make. It's just this, like, blending this and then you're done. But it's like, there's more you have to do with it. It's just sauce. Sauce. Okay. All right. I'm gonna blend this. Okay, that's simmering. That's good. And that's not a white thing. Oh yeah, my friend was white. He is. Even I don't know when I'll be able to handle spicy. Oh, that's fair. I mean, for me, texture for certain foods is a big thing as well. So my mother makes Spanish rice using the chicken stock powder and some vegetables. I like the potatoes in there. I eat carrots fine. I just don't like them mixed in with my other food. I don't know why. It just drives me up the wall and I'm like, nope, I don't like this. No. Different textures. No. Bad. Out. Separately, I can eat them. Together, not like that. Cabbage. Okay, I've never done this, but I've only done this once before. So it could be that I just will butcher this. Okay, it's almost done. I will let it simmer. Okay, I cleaned this already, so. Sometimes you can do spicy, other times you can't. That's fair. Since I'm only going to be eating right now, I'm only going to do a little bit. I did ask my mother how to make this, and she just basically said, you just like go at an angle and you just cut. Adam 34 Hell, hi. Welcome in. Okay, this is definitely not going the way I thought it was, but it's fine. I can just like, here, let's just cut that in half. Close enough. What are you making, boss? I am making Posole. Mexican-based cuisine that is amazing. There are many ways to make it, depending on what region of Mexico you're from, or your own personal taste. This is the best way. I am not biased. I am simply right. I will take no other. Make birria next. I can't do that. You know how much, you know what goes into birria? If anything, I'll get my grandpa to go on stream and then he'll do it. I would have to take all my setup over there to the house and then like try to get the freaking hole in the ground. It'd be like a freaking 20-part stream. Preparing the meat, then putting it inside, then waiting for it to be cooked, and then I jump on and then do everything else. Can you make barbacoa? No. You probably need the lowest level of heat. Well, the chile that I use is pretty good. Well, I mean, I can't say that. I mean, my scale of spicy is definitely like not the same for everyone. So like, I can't just say, oh, if I use a little bit, it's fine. Yeah, I can't. Can you make tamales? That I cannot do. That's a group effort. Like, you need everyone on deck for that. So, they're gonna make it this year. I'm pretty sure. Like, my mother and my aunts are all gonna get together. They make the dough. Wait, dough? Masa? Dough. I think. Yeah, but the word dough doesn't sound right for me because it's like corn. It's ground corn. I'm just gonna call it masa. Like, they make a big thing of masa. It's the dough after a fashion, yeah. The dough. So Like even my siblings help out with that too. So like this is a group effort. Like they'll get the meat, they'll get the dough and all that, or I guess the flour. It's like dry flour. That takes an effort. Like I cannot do that. Like I wouldn't be able to do that on my own. I don't know. I don't even know how to make the proper dough first. So that takes a lot. I actually would be down to stream that if my family would be up for it. But like, it's a whole thing. You got to be prepared. Oh, and we also use a chili for that as well. So we cook it, we strain it, we make it into a sauce, then we mix that into the dough that we already have. So that way it gives it like an orange kind of like an orange looking, like the dough will have an orange appearance, and that's just flavoring. Okay, let me blend this because I need to. I just had to mute it because I think that was going to pick up on the thing. And so, I'll do a bit more. Oh, I'm getting the hang of it. There we go. I did it. Yeah, you cut it at an angle and then you just like... Well, my uncle's here too, so I think I'll ask if he wants some and I'll just prep some. I use a lot of this too. Repollo. Also, all the Mexican ones will know your mother screaming at you because you accidentally got lettuce instead of cabbage. It's happened before. Momo, I'm pretty sure you can confirm, right? Okay, so... sauce. However, it's still full of seeds and other stuff that I couldn't get out, so I'm going to strain that into here. Oh, of course it did. This thing... Hold on. There's something wrong with this camera. Like, I touched the USB, like, slightly, and then the holding deactivates. I have to figure that out. Okay, so... I think you can hear me. Like, I don't have to be that close to the mic, which is good. He wants them so bad. I mean, if you know Momo, then he lives nearby, so, like, you can just come over. So it's in here. I just give it a little shake. You can see it kind of like coming out. I use a spoon to just like work the sauce. Someone made a Mexican JoJo in YouTube. It's very well done. Oh, I think I saw that. I've seen a few. Sí, ya después, para cuando lleguen los demás, así como llegar. No, está bien. Wait, did my uncle show up on camera? You can grab a ladle and bring water from the Posole. to help with that. Lord Grim, welcome in. You've been here before. There's no, I don't see the first time chat. But yeah, I do that. The thing still has some chili powder. Ah, I burned myself. The thing still has some chili sauce in there, and I'm just like trying to strain this part before I toss it. The sauce looks really good. Usually the way my mom makes it is at least the color. Yeah. Wait, which chili do you use? Because I use Chile California. There's different types. There's Chile New Mexico, Guajillo. Okay, this side. Okay, good. There's not much left here. Let me just toss this real quick. They use various California, Hipuya. Ooh. Yeah, we had some that were my aunt accidentally got differently, so I threw them in there. I think they were Nuevo Mexico. But like, the ratio of the ones that I use to the ones that I don't use is more in the favor of the one that I use, so it should be fine. I will say be careful with this, because this stuff will stain. Like, this sauce will stain. One of my socks got stained accidentally, never came out. Okay. You can use various ones, yeah. I apologize for the view. Like, I want to get this closer, but like, it's just one of those things where it's like, ugh, it just won't work. Oh, actually, maybe. Because I'm done with this. Hold on. Let me try this. Okay. There's still one more I have to do, so I'm just gonna do this first and then fix the cam. That's fine. Some of the stuff that I'm screening got in. That's just me not being careful. I heard the Among Us. Momo, text Nico if he wants to come over. I forgot to send him a message. using the broth to, he's in the bathroom right now. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm using the broth to just strain more of it out. No, you will stay there. Yeah, the thing about straining is that, like, if I hit it with the spoon in a certain location, everything starts moving in a different direction. Okay, I think I got most of it out. Come on, give me a second. I gotta clean that stain off the floor. Okay. Alright, let me see if I can do this. I gotta strain this one. Let's do the last chili. I think I actually might have done it. This is a bigger pot. I think I've hit the right amount of chili. I think maybe. Actually. So you can see it there. I haven't mixed it yet, but oh, look at that. Oh my god, that is good. Like is that? No. Really? Ole. Usually we have some extra chili that is far more concentrated and spicy at the side where you can add it if you want. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I know. I've heard of some people doing that. I've never done it myself. We just like most of it in the family. We all have like the same kind of threshold. So for us, it's like, oh, that's right. I was gonna talk about green posole. So green posole is made with tomatillo. I think that's the English word for it as well. I believe so. Yeah, Lord Grim, who you like posole is ear. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I think you were in here earlier when I was talking about why I don't cook it pork. Long story short, Had bad experience eating pork posole once. Not fun. Doctor's visits, blood tests, all that fun stuff. And I'm like, no, never pork again. And since I'm making it, I get to call the shots. Most of the family eats chicken anyways, but for special occasions, yeah, they'll make pork. And they do that separately. Let me just blend this real quick, so I'm gonna mute. All right. I'm gonna try. Oh, that's better. I try not to blend them all at once because, like, because if it's too full, it's not gonna blend properly. So with this one, I can at least. All right. There we go. How's the pozole going? I think we're almost done. I just gotta test it. Oh my god. Twitch, please don't ban me, but I think I might have a Craigasm on stream if I taste it and it's just perfect. Okay. Let me just rinse this stuff real quick. Also, rinse your dishes, especially these, because they will stain. Okay, unplug that. Then oh, the oregano. Rinse. So pour the stuff 3 units back into the pot. Yes. Okay. Yeah. And this one I used the broth of the chili that's already in there, so I didn't use the cup. Like I didn't rinse off the cup and then use that because it was already stronger in there. Where's the oregano? I got it. Oregano. From outside the backyard. Okay, now I test it to see if it's good. Where's the spoon? Oh, no, yeah. Okay, it needs a bit of salt. That's to be expected. Chili sauce. If anything, it probably could use a bit more, actually. Where is it? Okay. Oh, actually, here. Let me just show you. I feel like it could use a bit. Actually. Yeah, I think I needed a bit more chili. I mean, it's good. It tastes great. But I feel like it could just be a bit more red. Parece sangre. You're on the way. I'm almost done, Momo. Too, so like. Ah, perfecto. Más sangre. God, I could cry. Oh. God, that's good. I would say it could use a bit more. It could probably use a bit more chili. Like not much, just like like if I did like 10 more chili pods, like decent sized chili pods, blended them, then threw them in there, I think it'd be perfect. But I mean, the broth itself, the texture, it's good. Boil some more chiles and blend them. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And since I already have it here, like the broth, I can just use that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do a bit more. It shouldn't take long. I'm gonna heat that up right now, actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that real quick, just because, like, it's good. It's good, but I just feel like it needs just a bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ahí me va. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. Okay. Yeah, I want it to be perfect. Just separating the seeds. Like it's hard. You kind of just have to estimate. Like there's not an exact measurement of chiles because like they're all different sizes and like different types. So it's just more of like you just kind of feel for it. Like I'm pretty sure the family will be like, "Oh, it's good," but they'll be like, it needs a bit more chili." So I think Starbane, I think for you this would be pretty good. Although that's me with my palate saying that. Like red is good. Cooked by the senses. It's just like Quake said, measure with your heart. I now know what he means. Salt-wise, it's good. Okay, I'm gonna try this royalty-free Mexican music. Hopefully it works. No. A ver si este sirve. What type of dried chili? Chile California. Oh, this sounds like generic Mexican music. It's great. Come see Fabulous Mexico, where you can discover a wide range of cuisine and very notable attractions. See the luscious beaches and the homegrown food of the local wildlife and people. Oh, sorry, we meant to call the people, not wildlife. Mexicans are people, right? I think so. Yeah, let's go with that, Jim. Let's take that one out. It'll be fine, right? You won't put that in the final edit? Okay, good. Starting from the top. Visit Mexico. Your culture come to life. Yes, Chile, California. I don't know what its equivalent non-dried is. Of course, they throw a random yell in there.
Claro que sí.
Claro que sí.
Sí, señor.
I feel like this is worse. I feel like I'm committing a hate crime against my own people with this music. Anaheim is the non-dried version. Oh, that makes sense. Anaheim is here in the state of California. You know, I'm gonna do 3 more. It's 15. There goes the yell again, god damn it.
Claro que sí.
Claro que sí.
Sí, señor.
Alright, so here we go. Bunch more. Alright, letting that cook for a little bit. It'll just be quick. Let me give it a stir. And still a little bit of particulates in there, but it's fine. I got most of the scum. I'm putting this cabbage in there because I'm not going to use it.
Yo voy
Yeah.
a cantar esta canción, yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente.
What is this song?
Pasión, con una pasión tan fuerte. Ay, 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 ay. Ahora sigo cantando y sigo gozando. Yo sigo.
Okay, we're gonna. I don't know what that was, but I feel like that was racially motivated. I mean, I know some singers with a gruff voice like that, but that was just my guy needs to lay off the mezcal. Ay. Oh my god. Okay, it is good. Yeah, it just needs a bit more Chili, oh my, oh, I could sustain myself off of this for like ages, I think. I'm gonna do a chip. Puñeta Venegas. I have to set up my the audio so it doesn't capture that one and I don't get it muted. I haven't done that since I played Skeel at your request. Oh my god. Oh. I'm pretty sure my uncle is like wondering what the hell's wrong with me. Just making all these noises. I'm like losing my mind watching streams at night. He's probably used to it now. I want to live off a wonderful Chinese wonton soup. Oh my god, yes. There's a place we used to go here where Momo and I live in the city of Redacted. And they closed it, and there's one farther away, but it's like a half-hour drive just to get there on a good day. So I don't get it as often as I should. I think it doesn't mute if you tell OBS not to publish the music input to the VOD. No, the time I played Skeel and I did the settings, it still captured it. So it's like it works for the next stream. Like if I do it before I start streaming, it'll be fine. Otherwise, it won't. That one doesn't hit the same though. I know. It's close enough. I swear, if this gets muted, I'm gonna call John YouTube and be like, "Hey, you lied." At least for me, that's how it worked. Chip. It's okay. Oh, here's a Mexican thing. So I usually only drink soda on the weekends, like my own thing, just for like my own sake. I will make an exception for this, but like Mexicans will understand. Give me a second. If you know, you know. Call Twitch and tell them, yo no soy abusadora. Yo no soy abusadora. They won't listen. 2 more minutes on the chili, and then I'll blend them. That was a nice song, actually. Mexican Wapango Banda. You know that one song from Argentina? It's so campy. Sounds familiar. Well, actually, when they were renting out the space for a party in the summer, there were people from a certain state. I want to say Oaxaca. Yes, they were from Oaxaca, and they had like a traditional Oaxaca dance. Oh my God, Kat, you're right. Why didn't I was at the market earlier. I didn't get Jaritos tamarindo flavor. Oh my gosh. I am a terrible Mexican. I forgot the Jaritos. I was there earlier. I could have grabbed some. But yeah, the people from Oaxaca, and they were doing a traditional dance, but like you could tell it was indigenous in nature because like it was like a huge hat, but like they were wearing like this like poncho kind of thing, but like with the different, it looked like hay kind of. It was like a gigantic like cloak thing of like hay like strips, and they were just like dancing. It was really cool. What's my favorite flavor? Tamarindo, tamarind, best flavor. Don't at me. Done. Okay. Well, that's it. That's the most we can do. Cumbia mexicana. Your favorite limon is good. I mean, I love tamarindo. Actually, one of my Steam. The one I drink the most is Mineragua. I've had that one. It doesn't really do much for me. I'm also down to cook some other stuff too. Like we do a caldo de camarón here, like a shrimp soup that I like. That one is pretty interesting in how you make it and prepare it. I'd probably be good with like a third of those chiles. Oh yeah, I didn't count. I only counted these just because I needed more. But like I can't. Like I just didn't count. The way my mother measures is just using the bag, and this is a 16-ounce bag, so it's not a 12. I think a 12-ounce bag we use the entire thing. 16-ounce we don't use everything. And then I had some left over from the other chile. So like I use more than half of that bag for sure. But if you mix a little bit of grape juice or whatever kind of juice you like into the Mineragua, it's a very nice drink. Or even wine. Ooh. Alright. Actually, I was at a friend's house and he said he had a jacket that he wasn't using, and he asked if I wanted it. Actually, I mean, I call myself the geared gamer, so I might as well put on some gear. He gave me this one. Zipper Zipper, thank you for the follow. Oh, I don't have my sound alert there on there. There we go. Jacket. Let me mute while I blend. And you can hear this royalty-free music. It's not good. There's a lot happening. Okay, there. Yeah, this royalty-free music doesn't really do Mexican music justice. It's very, hold on. It's gotta be something else, isn't there? Mexican music, no copyright. Mopango? Mexican background, vlog 5. What does that even mean? I think I just heard this one. Ah, whatever. Okay.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción, yo voy a cantar esta canción
Nope.
para mi gente.
Nope, we're not doing that one. Nope. I don't know who that is. That needs to be taken down. I think this is just the same playlist. Oh, it's the same playlist. It just has a different free, no copyright mariachi music. God damn it! How hard is it to find good music? I'm wondering if I'm desperately trying to think of a pun involving a leather-clad man and cooking, but I'm drawing a blank. Also, hi. Well, yeah, all the good artists are like credited and like their music is good. That guy was just like a drunken uncle that they found like just singing what he thinks is like quality music. Which in my case would be both sides of my family. Okay, I'm gonna try this. It just says Mexican background music for videos. Mexico flag emoji. What is this, Sex in the City? So Samantha, what did you think of that guy you hooked up with? Well, he was actually nice. He took me to his room, we had some dinner, we got some wine. Then he threw me up against the wall and tied my hands behind my back, and then, well, you know how the rest goes, right, Miranda? Of course, Carrie. That was more Pink Martini. Love their music. They're great. But that wasn't really Mexican. What is pozole? Mexican dish? Can be made with either chicken or pork. Also, Zipper, thank you for the compliment on the jacket. Hominy, which is just like a whole process of how to make it. And then depending on the broth, it could either be red or green. Red means like dried chili powder or dried chili pods that I use, or green bean tomatillo. Okay, this is gonna be good. You were wrong. No soy abusadora is Mexican, not Argentinian. It's okay. I thought and Anito Verdes were Mexican, but they're not. I think they're Argentinian because they use vos. Does the music stop? That's for the best. It sounds like guacamole music. That's a good thing? Yes. I would hope so. The composer was Mexican. All right. They say two. Yeah. All right. That should be good. Oh, I should have had frost before I put the sauce in to compare it. Well, as I say, comparison is the thief of joy. I'm gonna let that heat up for a little bit, just so it can simmer. I'm gonna rinse these. All right. Thanks, Jaquan. Cooking stream. Luke Perry, thank you for the follow. You want Posole? Momo's coming over, he said. I don't know if he was real. Or like, no, Momo is real. He's a real person. I don't know if he was like actually serious. You can come over. I put a bunch of chicken breasts in there. Chat, we need to be real for a second. That is perfect. Those 15 chili pods were perfect. Just say, okay, that's fine. Welcome in, Luke Perry. It's good. It's so good. The flavor is rich. The chili is just, has a rich aftertaste. Oh. Now that I added more chili, I think I might need to add a bit more salt. But like, that at this point, like, it's personal preference, so I'm not gonna add any salt. If anything, I'll add it a little bit. It's perfect, chat. It's perfect. I'm just gonna let it heat up a little bit. And then it's just good. Oh my god, that's beautiful. That is just beautiful. Let's start this one again. Now this sounds like the stereotypical Mexican music that shows up in like a film where they're like, oh, we gotta find and talk to that guy, El Jefe. And then it pans up and you see him in a sombrero, waxing poetically about his ancestors and the history of the land, knowing how to traverse it, helping the travelers on one condition, that they save his wife from the tyrannical leader who was holed up in the Catholic mission. And so you help him. He reunites with Juanita. They kiss passionately. They get married. They have 14 children because it's Catholicism and they focus on having so many children to help with the farm. It's not problematic, I swear. And they live a good life. That's what this music tells me. That or no novela. Also, who would watch what I just described? Because if you watch it, I will make it. I got nothing else better to do. Guitar. I don't know. Okay, so there is one rule I have for the house. When I eat posole, I use my bowl. No one else does. You want to see my bowl? This is my bowl. I eat posole from this twice in one day, one after the other. So I'm going to take 2 of these bowls and eat it. The heck is on my thing? Oh, the chili powder. The heck? How did that get there? I eat a lot of this. God, this sounds terrible. This is what Taco Tuesday sounds in the Midwest. Yeah, that's what this music is. It's basically Taco Tuesday in the Midwest.
All of them.
Okay, I'm sorry. I can't do the royalty-free music anymore. Does Hatsune Miku covering Mexican music get copyright claimed? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. When white people try to be cultural. We have some tacos. You want it on a fresh tortilla? It's flour. I had a bit of sour cream and tuna. Ugh. Oh god, what have I done? No. Oh god. No, get that out of my head. Oh god. My mind is too dangerous. Oh, actually, since for those who are unaware, did you know? Uh-oh. Nope. Hold on, give me a second. Trying to find the thing. Oh, display capture, that's what it is. Whoop. No, right there, okay. Whoop. So for those who don't know, Mexicans love Hatsune Miku and Dragon Ball. Would you like to see some of the let me just load them up. I don't understand what the I mean, I don't really know myself. My brother-in-law, who's from Mexico proper, I think even he can't explain it, but they love it. And I will show you all. The thing is loading. Whoops. Yeah, Mexico proper. And Saint Seiya. Oh, yes, definitely. Caballero del Zodiaco. Because that's wrestling. Okay, I won't be able to see chat, but okay. Here we have Taqueria Goku. Alambres, tlayudas, gringas, what? Excuse me. Tacos, especial Goku, refrescos café. My people. Oh yeah, there was almost an international incident because they were trying to play the Tournament of Power arc in Dragon Ball Super, and they were selling tickets to like huge stadiums where they were going to show the show, and they couldn't really do that because that's profiting off of Toei stuff. But these are AI images. Ew. Yeah, see, they even had this whole thing. It was beautiful. This is my people. My favorite is Takediego, who, he's just cooking up some shawarma. He's doing what he needs to. Cartels across Mexico have agreed for a ceasefire following the death of Dragon Ball creator Akira Toriyama. That didn't happen. But yeah, see, so many images. We got knockoff images, figures. Hame. Beautiful. This is my culture. This is my culture. Herida clothing. Some good fan art. Tacos Goku's there again. Oh, here's some good art. Well, that one's pretty. I like that one. I like that she has a traditional. Oh, there's a cosplayer on Instagram that did Miku, and she's so gorgeous. Why are women so pretty? I want to be as pretty as them. Beautiful. Dragon Ball and Caballeros del Zodiaco were my two earliest animes. You know the scrunched up Boo Goku? Yeah. Summer season? Oh. That's go I would be down to stream it. The thing is, like, that's not a one-person effort. Like, that takes a lot. I'll ask them, like, listen, like, people want to see you guys make them out and see how you make them. Like, if you guys are willing to be on camera, or at least I can focus it to, like, what they're doing. But, like, oh no, ours took all day only because my mother and her sisters, my aunts, made a ton of them. We made like so many of them. Well, I say we, I was actually just kind of like watching. Other siblings helped out too, but it's a lot. Yeah, like it was like a huge like that of just the masa, and they just sat there and like they spent like at least 3 hours, I think, making them. They make me special ones because I don't like the vegetables in there. Some call it picky. I just say, listen, I don't like textures conflicting. So mine's are chicken with like a little bit of potato, and that's fine. But like you have to steam them. Cooking them is a while too. Hey, I'm just letting it. Eat your veggies. Okay, I do like vegetables. I'm just weird in the sense that I don't like them mixed in certain ways. It just throws me for a loop, and I don't like it. I can't explain why. Liar. Oh, shut up, all of you. You guys are... Don't listen to them. They think they know me, but they don't. It's just my cousins. Those three are my cousins, so like, they're all trying to like, gang up on me. No, that's not true. I'll be there soon to make you eat your veggies. No, you won't. If anything, your girlfriend would be able to make me eat my veggies more than you. She's tougher. Yeah. I do like my vegetables. It's just a thing. I like them in a certain way. Broccoli's great. It's like if something is soggy, like if something is soggy when I don't like when I know it shouldn't be normally, I don't like it. I'm gonna tell your mom. She's not here. You can call her, but the cell signal is not as strong over there, so I win. They're over there too. What was I gonna say? Texture. Oh yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't like cow tongue. Like lengua, I hate it. Okay, I have a story. So like we were visiting Mexico, like where my father lived. And there's a plaza, like a little plaza area where, vendors go, bands are like walking around performing and all that fun stuff, like arcades, what have you. He was saying, okay, we're all gonna eat here. And like he said, okay, no, you're gonna eat tacos de lengua. And I told him, I was like, I don't like it. But like, I mean, back then I definitely didn't, I wasn't really, I was more picky as a young kid. And like he was telling me, no, you're gonna eat it. Because good luck trying to get a Mexican parent to listen to their child. And when the first time I didn't eat it, because I told him, I was like, look, I don't like it. I legitimately don't like it. But the next time we were down there, he's like, no, you're gonna eat it this time. I had to sit there and like, I sat there and like bit it. I took a bite. I had to sit there and like force myself to like swallow it. Like I was over here like nearly dry heaving, just like about to throw up. And then finally he was like, okay, you don't have to eat it. I was like, cool, thanks. You could have saved me that effort. So I went to like some other taco places like in the same area, like I think a little bit farther off, and they had some chicken ones. And it's like, you could have listened to your child telling you, I don't like this. But yeah, the texture for that is slimy, mushy. It repulses me. Sounds like something I would eat since I'm always mashing my potatoes. I want jelly donuts now. Ooh, yes. Although, even though I just said I don't like things that are textured with like slimy or like mushy texture, I do love menudo. I mean, that's just beef tripe. Stomach lining, I think. But that one specifically, like if it's cooked to the right amount, I can deal with it. If it's overcooked, not as much. Buche. I'm not a fan of buche. Had it. You haven't had lengua in a very long time because I always get pastor or carnitas. Oh yeah, and that's the thing. Like a lot of pork-based foods are like carnitas, all that stuff. Like I just don't eat anymore because I just don't want to. But yeah, like I'm a very weird Mexican. Even though most of my socials say regular Mexican. You like grilled tongue. Listen, if you like tongue at that point, just tongue the cow while it's live. But Twitch, this is a joke. I'm not advocating for people to go lick cow tongues. Tripa? Yeah, like a lot of those foods, I'm just like, it's a texture thing. Like some stuff I can kind of like be fine with it. Others, it's like, yeah, no. But you're not advocating for licking things either. But you're not advocating. Are you still not getting the joke? I like grilled tongue. Stewed tongue is a no. No. I don't think I get it. Oh yeah, jelly donuts. Yeah. I got that one. Pokemon. Onigiri. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I let it simmer for a good while. Right. Hold on. Let me just move this. There we go. Oh, I need a cigarette. A drow. Buche, barbacoa, pastor are probably my favorites. Yeah, I like chicken, asada, chorizo, but beef. There's beef and pork chorizo. I use beef chorizo. No cigarette. Oh, yeah. I was referencing Ghost Stories dub. Like, some girl summoned a demon, and then she just said, like, it was that orgasmic for her. She's like, I need a cigarette. A drow. I don't know what that means, the second part. There's an onigiri place that does grilled onigiri. Ooh. Alright. I'm gonna show you guys the finished product. All the hominies on the bottom. Right, Greg? Oh, that red looks amazing. I don't know this one. I'm gonna boil. Uh-oh. I should have put the chicken breast to cook first. It's already starting to break up into pieces. You like it with papa? Daddy's in the pozole? No, chorizo con papa. Oh yeah, that's good. Hold on, I gotta do like the chefs do it. Oh, god dang it! What happened to the music? I was just being facetious as to how I like chorizo the most. Wait, where's the? I had a spoon here. Oh, un poco de hueso. Chorizo con huevo? Oh, good. Hold on. We're not done yet. I have to do this. Oh my god, look at that. That's beautiful. Oh, I could just... I don't know. I could just, like, savor this and, like... Oh, look at that. Now you need clay bowls with all the colors. Oh, like... Hold on, I got one. Like this one. Like that? Hold on, not yet. I have to fix it. Hold on. Now make the bandera. Oh, there you go. There. The chips, that. You can also do radishes. I didn't do radishes because I don't eat the radish. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. It's the ones you see in more rural areas in Latin America. I don't think we have any of those. We used to have a bunch. They all broke. And I mean, the closest one would be Like the closest I have is like that. Like vaguely Hispanic. Yeah, we don't have any bowls. We have like on this stuff. We have these. These are nice, lovely. But yeah. Oh, it's so good. Actually, you know, hold on. Forget my face. You've seen my face before. Look at this. That's beautiful. Focus on this art, not this art. Put the soup in your mouth. Oh, I will. I'm gonna shove it all in my mouth. Every single drop. Not one of it's gonna go to waste. I will devour this. It's gonna be so good. Hold on. 1 second. Lechuga cebolla. Lick the bowl clean. I will. Well, actually, I'm not gonna do that yet because I always get seconds. All right. Hold on. What the heck's going on here? Okay, I see. I see. Pudding Valentina can also go pozole. Oh, yeah. I've never used hot sauce on it. Queso fresco cotija. I've never known anyone in my family, at least in my family, to ever add that stuff. But I know different states have different variations on a lot of these foods. Cotija? Oh yeah, hold on. Let me show you. This was a whole block of cotija that I got like, what, 2 weeks ago? It's down to this. We use a lot of it here. I'm pretty sure like the next time I go to Costco, I have to get another block. This is what? 3.5 pounds of cotija. This is what we do to it. Yeah, I'm gonna ask my parents if other places add cheese to their pozole. I've never heard of anyone do it. I've never seen mother or father's side do it. Raspberries. Thank you, Carol Channing. Oh yeah, and also beef chorizo. I don't like this brand. I like a Mexicano brand. This brand, I don't know, it has a weird taste, but if you guys are down to like see more of these, I'd be happy to do them. They're like fun. What side? Chips. Oh, I thought you meant like food. My dad's from Michoacan and my mom's from Guadalajara. My father, Jalisco. My mother, Durango. My mother grew up in like a place called Los Veranos. It's literally mountain village. Like the way we got there was we took a plane to a certain part, Then you're on horseback, up and down hills and like the mountain regions to get to where she lived originally. It was insane. It was wild watching that. I almost fell off the horse going uphill once. I probably could have died. I think about that a lot. When my father grew up, it's like a little village called Santa Rosa. Saint Rose, like the Saint Rose. Next to Union de Tula, which is a decent sized town now. But it's a nice place. I haven't been in a while. I have to renew my passport. I keep forgetting to do that. I should. Yeah, like they're just like this village. It's just like small little village. Your uncle works for them? Ooh. A butcher. Ooh, nice. I like their stuff. I'm upset that there's a brand that made pipián paste, which is like mole paste, but like slightly different. They stopped making it. I don't know how to make it, so I gotta figure out. Actually, you know what? If I do another cooking stream, I'm gonna try to make pipián. Because, like, it's good. I like it more than mole. I will try to learn how to make, because if I can learn how to make it and perfect it, the family would be in the palm of my hands. And there is no one recipe for mole, yeah. But pipián is similar. It's a similar kind of thing, but like different flavoring. And I like that one more. And that's me. I like it more of that. Your mom is off from close to Plaza del Sur. I've heard of it. I went to El Grullo once. We were looking for quinceañera stuff for the family. But yeah. Well. I may see someone else making tacos. So I think I'm gonna have some food. The family's gonna be here whenever they get here. It'll be warm enough anyway, so I'm gonna eat the food first, and I'm gonna have the savory. We're gonna rate this person out. They're making tacos. I just looked up food and drink, and they're making tacos. So like, it's within the realm of Mexican dishes. Yeah, thank you all for joining. Thanks for the new follows and people subbing. You found a recipe for pipián rojo. Ooh. The one I did was more of like a brownish kind of, like a rich brown. I'm gonna look into. Send me that one and I'll look into it because we can't find any good pipián recipes like that. And if I can make my own, that's like perfect. I'll do that. I'll spend the time doing that. Pipián verde. Oh yeah, verde. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, thank you all for joining and rating or rating, following. If it's like mole, it would be very time consuming. Make it from yeah. It'll take a while, but I'm willing to learn. That way I have my own little skill. I'm gonna finish this food. I'll see you all later Wednesday, probably Outer Wilds. We're gonna go say hi to this person. Don't know who they are, but they're making food, so
Pickle surprise!